right, this is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of September 19th, 2022. Hello, my fabulous Rams. So on the 21st at 8:07 a.m., Jupiter is semi-squaring Saturn and is going to break apart at October 23rd, and then they're going to come back together in December, and then on May 16th, 2023, they're going to it's going to end. It's going to be over. Okay, so you can be a bit more analytical in your way of thinking. Also, Jupiter in retrograde is in your 11th house, semi-squaring Saturn in retrograde. So this may not be a popular energy time for you. Okay, let me get into it. So share your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, please. Okay. I think I talked about it here somewhere. All right, so I'm just going to talk about it. So Jupiter is going to be retrograding and semi-squaring Saturn retrograde for a while here. So the thing is that you may have a problem communicating with other people. For those of you on the internet, or not even on the internet, those of you in media and social media that just like to comment and stuff, you can find that you're going to be battling it out with those on the comment bar with this energy. You can find yourself not getting along with the men in your life, especially men at work. You could be butting heads with, and if you're a dude, you know, you could be butting heads with other dudes at this time, and it could be like a really difficult time. So this could be a time period here till next year that you're reevaluating your career direction, okay? Or things with career start to get better. You're going to realize that certain conversations that you have with people, like, they could be really stuck in their ways of thinking, okay? So it could be very hard at this time getting your way, expressing your views to others. You can find that other people are very opinionated of your views, or they could pick on you a little bit more, or just like fight with you. So you can find like this could be like a situation when I say potato, you say patata. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like you guys are going the same way, but you guys are having different ways about going to get things, okay? For some of you, you can find yourself being like bullied at work, or you can find like, you could feel like there's a lot of favoritism and injustices happening at work, so you could be fighting about that with this energy as well, all right? Monday, you could be analytical in your way of thinking. Change is happening. Change is happening. A great time for business picking up. Serving others may please you now. And you especially gravitate towards groups that are somewhat counter intuitive, or just counter mainstream, just very independent, you know. So for some of you, this could be like not dealing with mainstream stuff, especially with music, and going like independent or indie, that kind of thing going on at this time. Or you could find yourself, you know, like just not doing things the way they should be at this time, and kind of going rogue. Sometimes you're receptive to unique individuals, and you may be drawn interesting people to your life. While your capacity to assist others is occasionally triggered at this time, you also are more open to your own uniqueness and the ways that you're different rather the same. In appreciating unity and diversity, you may accept more willingly what is outside the boundaries of yourself and others, so that you become more whole. This is a good time for negotiations or making compromise with other people. For some of you, this could be working on your relationships. A great time for symbiotic relationships at this time. Then on Tuesday, Apollo and Scorpio is in your 8th house of taboos, break it up, blow it back down. Let me see. The occult. So this is going to take on the traits of Mercury. So the endings and new beginnings are going to be happening. This is a beautiful energy time to see the truth. This could be you revealing truth. A lot of whistleblowers could be coming out at this time, or whatever comes up missing now, you tend to find it, or you tend to get to the bottom of things. Or this could be a lot of whistleblowers happening in the sign of Aries. But the problem is the timing of it all, because Mercury is in retrograde. So this could be something that continuously reoccurs for like a few years, okay? And nothing gets done about it. Nothing happens about it, okay? Then we have a lot of self-realizations happening here, a lot of clarity with this energy, a lot of adjustments or changes can be made at this time. Jupiter is in retrograde in your 1st house. Here we go. Here you'll be butting heads with people and authority at this time. For some of you, this is a popular energy time for you with the social media, or you're not getting along with the men at work, work, this could be a stressful time with career because of the social injustices happening. This is a time where you're more adaptable where you need to be more adaptable to others in regards to the changes that are coming up at this time. Whoever has to leave your life at this time, let them leave your life, because Saturn in retrograde. I feel this could be self-realizations. This could be like people using you at this time, and you realizing you're being used at this time as well, and you could be feeling some kind of way about it. This could be you having a lot of lessons with your giving energy at this time as well. In 11th house, this is a positive time for sharing is caring. You can be invested in other people's drama. I feel like this is good news coming in. Or you could be ambitious at this time and making things happen for yourself. You can be honest with your speech, and it may not hurt others, and others could be more receptive of the advice that you give or the things that you have to say. So if you want to express your ideas, sell or pitch ideas to people at work, this would be a great time to do it, because it's going to help with that Saturn semi-squaring Jupiter in retrograde in your first house. Okay, this would be a great time to resolve any misunderstandings that you have, problems. You tend to be protective of your children or the women in your life. You can be invested in their drama, but also you have to be aware of control and the way you express your emotions and handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Then Friday, you have important issues to discuss with your mate or plans to go public on a project. It is a good time for clear communications or making a debut. Change is happening as well. It can seem other people, especially people at work, can be doing things on the cheap and want to make things happen with the bare minimum. For others of you, you may be getting along with the men in your life or dominating women. Oh, you may not be getting along with the men in your life and dominating women. Those of you in your late teens and early 20s, you're living with your parents. This could be them starting to be demanding on you, or your employer could be demanding on you, or you're not getting along with your dorm buddy or your roommate at this time, or you could be butting heads with other people. You may get into arguments with your partner. There is a need for compromise. This is a time where you identify closely to your ideas and your opinions, and you may have biased judgment. There is a danger of getting into arguments at home or at work. While mentally you have a greater ability to concentrate now, expect a certain amount of frustration in solving problems. Tarot cards by Noah Ekata. I like these. I got these at a New Age store in Amelia, Ohio, called Trade Winds New Age store, which is pretty cute. It's like this offbeat place, but it got a lot of stuff in it. It got everything. Oh my gosh. I was like, woo. So I like it. It had a lot of different types of tarot cards, oracle cards, has a lot of Native American stuff, has tons and tons and tons of crystals. Loved it. So it was a good experience. The first card I come up with is the Justice card. For some of you, this could be dealing with court at this time. For some of you, you could have something heavy on your mind, so this could be you not wanting to make any changes, or you're sitting on your hands about things with this energy and trying to manifest certain things into your life as well. The Page of Coins, they call it the they call the coin cards laurels. Isn't that cool? Don't rest on your money. Page of Laurels. So the Page of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. You may want to watch your spending this week, especially if you're trying to save money this week as well. For others of you, this could be dealing with court. And this could be trying to figure out how to get money in court at this time with this energy as well. So there could be another source of income coming in for you. This could be dealing with court. So this could be good news with money with court at this time. I keep saying that. So yeah. The Magician card, as above, so below. A time for destiny to take its hand. For some of you, you are dealing with court. You're dealing with a talented lawyer, or you could be a very good lawyer this week and be impressing the right people at this time. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes. The Page of Cups, oh, I hate that card. That's not my favorite card. So the Page of Cups is like, the pages represent to me, maybe not to other readers, but things to come. Okay, the pages represent things to come into your life. It's not immediate. These things are not happening right away. For some of you, this is dating. Okay, nothing serious. I wouldn't take this person serious if you're dating. For others of you, this could be somebody thinking about you and crushing on you, but that's it, and nothing's going to transpire of it, or it may transpire in the future. So this is going to take a while, so we got to be patient for this person to come in. Alrighty, so this may not happen anytime soon. So this is going to have to be like some kind of divine intervention kind of situation going on for some of you, okay? It doesn't mean that it can't happen. It just is like it's going to be a while. Or this person is like thinking of you. But this is like short-term relationships with this energy, okay? So this is like dating at this time. The Knight of Wands, new beginnings are coming in for you as well. New people are coming into your life with this energy. So for those of you in college, you could be dating somebody, but know that it's just temporarily, it's a temporary situation, and that it's just dating. So keep your options open. Try not to get emotionally invested in the situation, or this could be you hunting and you could catch somebody new, and then it's just not gonna last long, or you're gonna move on to somebody else really quick, because Mars is in Gemini at this time with this energy. So you're keeping your options open, you're dating, you're having fun. Yeah. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick. Busy time for you as well, trying to create more balance in your life. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. Your opinion about somebody may be changing too as well with this energy. The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind. So definitely, you guys are sitting on your hands about something at this time, so you're not so quick to move. As I connect with this energy, for some of you, you could be like a Capricorn rising, or this is for some of you who are born around the 1999 through 1995, because we start forming the stellium in Capricorn. So this could be you. Okay, so those of you in like your mid 20s, could like 28, 29, 27, you could be sitting on your hands about things. You're not so quick to jump into new things at this time. You could be anxious and nervous about making certain changes in your life with this energy. So, and it's just because you have a stellium in Capricorn, and then you have Pluto in Capricorn and Caputo in Capricorn. So, it doesn't help that you have all that earth in there kind of grounding you at this time and trying to make you make sense of situations. So you're not so quick to jump in or get involved in new situations or make changes in your life. So you're putting up with a lot of things. And then those of you in 1970s, you're doing the same thing too. So you're kind of like tolerating a lot of things, because because you got that for some of you have that stellium in Pisces. So it don't help you, okay? It's not helping your situation. So you're not so quick to make changes in your life. The Page of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that you can be dealing with children at this time with this energy as well. And for some of you, this could be your children being playful and being more about their freedoms and testing their boundaries with you this week, okay? So it might be a difficult time with them. For others of you, this could be a situation where you're learning about relationships and the importance of relationships. So this could be like a lot of regret happening here in regards to certain relationships and how you treated certain people. For some of you, you could be going through your Saturn Dasha at this time, especially if you have like a lot of planets in Pisces. So it could be a situation here where you're learning to treat people better. Like, you learn from your last relationship how you would want to be treated and how you should treat other people. So in your new relationship that you come in, you may do the total opposite of what you did, and how you treated a person, it could be like that kind of situation happening. The Wheel of Fortune card brings about a turn of events, a joie de vivre kind of energy. So you could be very happy and bubbly and optimistic this week. As well. Let me see what else. I think that's it. Yeah. The Four of Swords, you're more about your stability at this time. This is a great time for contracts and negotiations and litigations happening for you. For some of you, this could be thoughts with these cup cards. Let me see. Is this a cup card? I just got these like today. Okay, so we have how many cup cards? 1, 2, 3, and I think that's it. But if we get another one, which we will, either your mind on the money and the money on the mind, or you are going to reconnect with somebody from your past. An ex is coming back. This could be thoughts of an ex or thoughts of a crush at this time. Emotional validation. Okay, there you go. So somebody, you're going to reconnect with someone that you haven't talked to in a very long time, okay? And this could be an ex for some of you. For some of you, this can be dealing with like an ex or a crush. So that kind of thing is happening at this time. So for some of you, it's not over with that person. Alrighty. The Emperor card, you have a great level of self-control at this time. You could also be working on yourself. I feel like there's an older person around you that has a crush on you, but they're being very analytical about coming into your movie and they're not so quick to come in. The Moon card, I feel like this is truth being revealed at this time as I connect with the cards. I feel like this could also be like your intuition guiding you at this time towards this person. So I won't be surprised if you guys intuitively manifest each other and like literally meet somewhere by accident. But it's going to be a happy accident, so don't worry about it. Okay. The Hermit card, I feel like for some of you here, you're more about your freedom at this time, especially those of you who are 50 and older. And that you could be using this time to like do what you want at this time with this energy. For some of you, like on social media, you may decide to retire your social media channel because you made your monies and you're where you want to be, so you may decide to retire. For others of you, this could be thoughts of quitting your job at this time. I feel like for others of you, you're playing more of the role of matriarch or patriarch in your family as well, and you're taking more of a leadership role or more of a participating role in other people's lives at this time with this energy, and leading and guiding and giving advice to family and friends. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work out. Whatever decision you have to make at this time, there is no going back on your decision this week, so be careful with your decision. And I feel like you're going to take your time too. It's nothing that you're going to be rushing, because I feel like for a lot of you, you know what time it is. Mercury's in retrograde, so you know that we're going to be going through a lot of changes. Oh yes, be sure to check out your monthly horoscope as well, so you know everything that's going on for this month for you. Okay. The King of Swords, you're very analytical in your way of thinking at this time. I feel like for others of you, you're very fearless at this time with this energy as well. And that this could be a time of delving more into certainty. This could be a great time for facing your fears and dealing with your fears, or dealing with things that you've been putting off at this time because you thought it was going to be a bad situation, okay? Or because you wanted to avoid the problem, or you wanted to avoid the elephant in the room, and you didn't really want to talk to certain people or deal with certain things at this time because you thought it was going to turn left. Well, this week, you're going to be a lot more analytical in your way of thinking, and this could be a great time for tackling those situations that you don't necessarily want to tackle with today. I feel like for better or for worse, you have a lot of influence over others, and people are really listening to what you're saying at this time with this energy. So, know that, and know that they're very influenced by your words at this time. I also feel like for some of you that this could be having some memorable discussions about money at this time as well. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you. I feel like for some of you here that you may have options when it comes to love relationships at this time with this energy, or even when it comes to career. You may have options coming up for you when it comes to career at this time, okay? The Eight of Swords, I feel like you can be very much in your head at this time about certain things that are going on in your life. Again, trying to avoid certain situations during this time period, trying to avoid your feelings about certain people as well, trying to be more analytical about certain situations, avoiding confrontation, avoiding the elephant in your mind at this time. But for some of you, you may not do that. For some of you, whatever it is that is bothering you, you may delve into it and figure it out, or find a way to unwrap yourself and move past the swords that blind you at this time. For others of you, you could be moving on from a confusing situation that has kept you stuck for a while. and this could have been like putting you in a financial bind, but you could find a way this week to make things work in your favor at this time. For others of you, not the best time to go into lack, because I see you having money, but yet you want to go into lack at this time. The Devil card, you're dealing with a dominating male around you. This could be like a Leo and this, or a Taurus or a Scorpio, and they could be making you feel very oppressive at this time. This could also be dealing with like father. You need to be careful with your words, or they need to be careful with their words. Somebody's not going to be able to take back their words this week. The Queen of Swords, I feel like you have a lot of influence over people, a lot of impact over other people as well with this energy. I do see a reconciliation coming up here. It may not be anytime soon because Page of Cups, but it's there. The Hierophant card, endings are happening for you this week. I feel like this can be you having a nervous breakdown because this can be a busy week for you. So be aware of time management. The Ten of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, there's a reversal of fortune coming up for you. So certain things may no longer apply in your life at this time. The Two of Cups, I do feel like you two, I think that you know who this person is and you two have a very intense connection with each other. I do feel like this person could also be a person that would financially support you or financially take care of you as well. Okay, for some of you, you benefit through your partner this week and your partner could be financially supporting you. For others of you, you could be bumping into somebody famous. You could be bumping into somebody important at work at this time and really impressing them. For others of you, this is a time of self-empowerment and you could be really impressing yourself. And the Seven of Cups, I feel like this is a lot of thoughts of future coming up. You're very much about your fantasy life this week with this energy. I love you, my Rams, and have a fabulous week. Kisses.